Okay, so I wanted to just walk you through, and this time I'll kind of go through what I would call the flaws of the truck. Um, so just so you know exactly what you're getting and all that good stuff. The first thing is one thing to keep in mind if you bid on it and buy it is transporting it. It really needs a flatbed and a semi to transport it. Obviously, it won't go on a normal car transport. Top comfortable cruising speed is about 45 miles per hour. It will do 55. You might even get 60 out of it, but it's pretty wound up at that point. So it likes about 45 or so. So, if you're okay with that, it's also loud and rough riding. So, to be expected. Obviously, I don't think anybody thinks they're getting a Cadillac when they buy this thing. But just something to be aware of is it is basically a dump truck in a sense. So let's see, other things. One of the things I've noticed, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, it's got a slight lean to it, and it's not much at all. On the passenger side. So it could be just a weak spring or springs in the leaf pack. They all look good. I'll show you. So pretty beefy and a lot of them. Everything looks fine under here. Nothing's rattling or anything like that. But it does have an ever so slight lean. You can get parts for them pretty regularly, especially with guys that are bobbing them. There's plenty of leaf packs available, so pretty easy to get. And I've never really looked into it, but plenty of room to work under there. It's just heavy, so taking it apart, you got to be mindful of that, of having the right equipment and jacks and all that good stuff. The other main thing, and this is noted in the listing, is this rear driver's side wheel sill is leaking. So I'll show you that here. It's not bad, and it really doesn't leak when it sits. It's when it gets hot and the oil gets hot, it'll start leaking out of there. I do have new seals that I ordered. They're actually in that box up there that is going to go with the truck. It's a full kit, so there's for all four wheels there are new seals, gaskets, all that stuff, but this is the only one that's leaking. It's a relatively common problem, so if you look up on YouTube you can see the videos of how to do that. I just have not had the time to dig into it and do it, so that's one thing that it needs done. Let's see, the other thing is just paint in general. It's not bad. It's okay in some spots, but it was done pretty hastily. The cab is better than really everything else. And I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like there maybe was a sticker on the door that got painted over. I don't know if you can see that or not. So why they wouldn't take that off before they paint it, I don't know. Obviously the color is a unique choice. It's a head turner. But then once you get on the bed, it looks like it was brushed or rolled on. They put it on thick, so that's good. But just not a show quality showroom job. But it is what it is. So it's especially if you're going to be taken out in the mud and all that stuff, you may or may not care. I always thought it would be cool just to paint it black or strip all this off and go to a different color. So yeah, the paint, the bed is painted black, and the black is coming off in spots. Not terrible anywhere, but there's a few spots that it's kind of coming off. Not terrible, but like I said, it is what it is. Let's see, the other issue, and it's only happened one time, is the starter relay. I had it stick on me one time, and it didn't stick open. It was stick. I guess it did stick open. It wouldn't start. So basically, I don't know if you'll be able to see this either, but right up in there is the relay, and all I had to do was jump it with a set of jumper cables across the post, and it fired right up. That's only happened one time, but something you should be aware of, just in case if you get it and it acts like it doesn't want to start, or just clicks and doesn't turn over. That's what that is. So it just needs a new starter relay. The only other issue really is it's also not doing it anymore. I had the tachometer was jumping around one day when I was driving it, so it's probably just a loose connection somewhere. Like I said, it did it maybe once or twice and has not done it since, and I honestly just have not dug into that either. So mechanically, this thing is awesome and solid. It drives great. Really no issues whatsoever, other than what I just told you about. It's got an ever so slight leak out of the steering box, and like I said, it's been sitting here over a month, and there's maybe 1 or 2 drops down there. So it's just kind of weeping out, but hardly at all. Other than that, there's no major oil leaks or anything like that. So it's in really good shape. So hopefully I covered everything. If I think of anything else, I'll make a video and let you guys know about it.